this, Joe Biden delivered his State of the Union address. I was rather let down, as I was really hoping that Kevin McCarthy would take a cue from Nancy Pelosi and tear up the speech from the Speaker's chair, just like she did to Donald Trump. However, to be fair, Kevin is a much nicer person than Nancy Pelosi. To be honest, I didn't pay much attention to the president's speech, as I believe that the real highlight of the night was the speech by the new governor of Arkansas. The young lady who delivered the Republican response to the State of the Union gave a remarkable speech. I'm saying this with the highest level of objectivity and seriousness. Of course, I liked my daughter's speech even better than the president's, but that's only partly because she's related to me. I thought she made the most important point about the current challenge in America, that it's not about Democrats versus Republicans, but rather common sense versus insanity. It's just insane. It's absolutely ludicrous that we dispatched a 27-member SWAT team, armed with fully automatic weapons, to conduct a pre-dawn raid on former President Trump's residence in search of some documents, while we allow the communist Chinese government to fly a balloon over the heartland of America without any consequence. It is astonishing that we allow foreign objects, including those flying over our military installations, to pass over the entire country and reach the Atlantic Ocean without taking any action. This reckless behavior is similar to tearing down the borders and permitting millions of illegal immigrants, including drug dealers and human sex traffickers, to enter and settle in our country. Additionally, it is absurd when the Marxist members of our government propose eliminating gas stoves and fossil fuel-powered cars. How can we expect a factory worker earning $40,000 per year to purchase an $80,000 electric car, especially when they cannot charge it enough to drive to work every day? The situation becomes even more ludicrous when those in charge of our Health and Human Services Department claim that they do not know the meaning of the term woman. This is not the first time that such nonsensical statements have been made. There have been instances of confusion among people in government. For example, consider the situation when a colonel and his wife, a captain, arrived at a military base. The colonel asked why there were so many women officers present, which is something that he did not understand. Another individual, Stockdale, was asked for his opinion, to which he replied that he had never seen one before, and wondered if the colonel had eyes to see. I want you to turn around slowly and pay close attention to your surroundings. Can you describe precisely what you see? I see a colonel and a captain, and that's all. Even if the captain is a woman, I don't differentiate between genders. It's evident now that Andy Griffith's portrayal of Will Stockdale in No Time for Sergeants marked the inception of wokeness in the military. By golly, perhaps he was the father of insanity in our government. We believed all along that this was a new phenomenon. However, when we think about it, during the time of that film, it was all portrayed for laughs and was purely comedy. But now, the lunatics in our society are serious, and it's no longer amusing. It's genuinely a battle between insanity and common sense, and I sincerely hope that common sense will prevail.